Dr. Mario to deal with. So Pill versus Gordo obviously is going to go in Pill's way most of the time. That's going to be a great preemptive option because Pill, although it moves slowly, so does Gordo. They're going to be meeting each other halfway, and those Gordos are going to be sent back. If we see like the good recatches that I've seen from Fox, I think that might be the X factor.
I mean, you already said it right there. Like, I mean, it just starts with a pill and just trying to go from there. But TimPrater, once again, getting your frame is not good enough here.
I guess so. Able to spot dodge in time, and now the up tilt. Yeah, I can see that up tilt to up air. That's going to be a great option. Ooh, really early with the jet hammer.
Bro is mashing. That was like 4 options.
But the up tilt pushed TimPrater out of range for the punish. That's crazy.
It worked out on there, and yeah, I love that saying you're still going to be in the end lag frames, and once again, being able to have multiple jumps against this matchup where Dr. Mario is so vulnerable off stage is such a blessing to have if you're Fox, and being able to kind of get away with it once again, and that shield pulled right through it.
Yeah, Tim benefited a lot from being able to win some of those trades against Ganondorf in the last set. Here, though, these trades are working out for Dedede solely.
No! Yeah, you got to watch out for that, too.
Here we go again, you know?
Thought you could escape from the Wi-Fi. Now they're just bringing it right back.
Nope.
Oh no, that you're
Welcome
dead.
back to Elite Smash.
Yeah, man.
Okay, gets the air dodge out, but no ability to frame trap here. Dedede's still stuck.
Oh, that wasn't fast enough.
And then you go for high, go for again.
Can't
again, rinse, repeat. You just force the option out of TimPrater when he sent high, and then Fox is ready with the secondary option.
Surely it'll work again.
I mean, it kind of did. Kind of.
Oh, and there you go. Finally, the pill was actually lost against the Gordo, and that's the checkup. Great confirm. Haywood's landed out on there, but now if you're, I mean, Fox has been in this situation so many times. It's just like another, Dr. Mario gauntlet, and just kind of been able to get this matchup down super well, honestly.
It's just difficult for a big body to deal with it because Dr. Mario can benefit from having a larger target. You get your confirms a little bit easier. Even though Dedede can be kind of floaty, I think that actually lends itself to allowing TimPrater to get more confirms, more kills.
I want to try the pill.
Exactly. He's like, nope, that's bad. That's the bad stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
It's like when you're trying to give your dog a pill without any food.
Exactly. But
all right, well, that's
pressure,
punish.
pressure, but yeah, this jump out perfectly spaced.
Wow, still alive though, which is not good. You're
That
definitely
back throw,
not living that
Not with
one.
that back throw. That is the stretcher right there.
Uh-oh. No punish on that mash to get out. So instead, Doc is getting hit up with a lot of damage. My goodness, 114. And now you got to be real careful if you're getting off stage. That back air, not fast enough. But Fox is like, well, I guess I'll just hit you with a second one and a third one and a falling air as well. Hey, no way.
Ain't no way, indeed. But that's okay. It's just a little bit.
Oh, the two-frame!
Two-frame, and then the attempted go back in. Still unable to do it. Even then, the drift was not enough, and Fox falls to his doom. That's a game 1 win for TimPrater.
I've been waiting for that cape 2-frame for ages, and it finally happened.
Yeah. And Dedede's ascent is pretty quick, so it is not easy to catch that. So really well.
That was really funny, though. You just
Exactly. Ricochets off of the cape and goes into the great beyond. Still, I think there was a lot of good stuff that we were seeing here from Fox. It was the shield pressure that I think is going to be the most important thing, right? There were a little bit of moments in the last like 10, 15 seconds where the shield was looking really, really small, and yes, he wasn't going to really agree for like the pokes and like the falling there on shield, hoping that it was going to work out. But if we see more of it in this game, it could have a different outcome.
Just listen to this banger song.
Where is it?
It's Electroplankton.
Exactly. Electroplankton. Yep. All right.
It's just like the dancing, and it's just muted, so you just see people do
the music is inside my head. That's okay.
Oh goodness! And now, if you're oh no,
double fit, tilt. Yeah, love that.
That's such a nasty angle for Gordo. Just saying, like, well, if you go out a little bit here, I can hit you with that fair and also cover that option. So.
Okay, a lot of unsafe stuff on shield. Still trying to pick your battles wisely. Not do it too difficultly. We got a little bit of attempted cape, but runs right back in with a tomahawk. Love that.
And the up tilt, catching out for a little more, and that's going to be a kill for sure. Catching out with that up air. I mean, it's such a. I mean, if you're like playing, if you're Fox, you're like, why not throw it down there?
Ooh, and this time we are going to get the cape coming back again with the 2-frame. Very nice precision here from Tim on these side Bs. Very nice.
So, yeah, if I'm Tim, I'm caping again just to be that guy. Where I'm like, okay, well, here we go again. But it's looking so good. Like Tim realizing that you can just get that 2-frame like pretty easily, and now Fox has to be. You have to time that so differently, and that's a jab lock into so much damage. Oh my goodness, and great regrab, but Tim could not care less.
Yeah, Tim, even though taking stage control, wants to run up and put the nail in the coffin. Fox only over 100% now, but TimPrater still puts the screws to him here on ledge.
Ouch! That angle was perfect, but so was the DI, and able to stay alive, and yeah, threading out there knowing that was going to go for that dash attack 2-frame, but instead to go for that upper that lingers on over. Bleh.
Yeah, he's ready for TimPrater. He knows that he's going to be looking for some of those options, so the ledge planking has been really good for him. So it's a little bit of a reset.
Yeah,
Sees that there's like pressure on shield, and TimPrater does the smart thing, goes right back to center stage and goes for the defensive option. Okay. Oh my God! Okay, you're just gonna die there. That's okay.
Yeah.
You get the big downer. That's what you're looking for.
Goes for the offense and able to shut it out on there, and I actually like that. Tim has been able to get like that down air on that platform, but instead Fox was so aware of it, just went ahead and just teched it out. Oh wait, you got to be so careful. And I love that little small delay on there. Just don't get 2-framed. Went for it again, and great stuff. 92% in the blink of an eye. TimPrater doing some fantastic work. Fox got to find some way to make it happen, but the pressure, it's mounting, and it's coming in fast.
It is, and you're not getting the
no!
there, but we actually have enough pressure to do that, and that's going to be the simplest of options. The trump card comes out, and that's all she wrote. That's another game going to loss. Or Fox rather, because he's able to do really well, just taking the advantages that that your character is given. Right, Dr. Mario cannot get back from that. You are just dead.
My scream was a pure terror because I knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah. TimPrater, unfortunately, you played great. You played great there, Chief. Hold this L though.
Yeah, it's like. Here's the thing, we all got hit by that.
You get sucked up like that on ledge, and then, hey, there's not enough. Like, you can mash as much as you can, but if you're not ready for it, you just end up falling too far.
I know Jojo J.J.'s smiling right now.
Exactly.
I taught him this.
Yeah, right. It's like King Dedede can do the Kirby there on ledge. Already uncontested damage, and TimPrater cannot let the mental stack affect.
Oh man, and now it's looking real good. This time gets away from that platform, but the spacing with these arrows is so difficult to deal with. And I mean, I think that was honestly Tim's chance, being able to kind of take it, put it into at least like where you can take like the second game. But now Fox with that momentum and confidence is able to just kind of pummel into Tim. My goodness, like look at this.
Yeah, extending off of the pills as well, using the nair, using the hammer. A lot of great options, hence the spacing that has been absolutely killer here for Fox. TimPrater just cannot find a room to breathe.
But I don't want this to like discourage Tim from going for the 2-frame with side B.
Right.
Like, that's such a ridiculously good option. You still need to go for it on these things. But Fox, wow, so good. And now kind of watching the angle, and this time avoids. That was so smart.
And still gets hit a little bit on the shield, but not to a point where it's dangerous. Good stuff.
Peeked over the ledge, and that's a belly flop of the ages. My goodness. And able to get that pill confirmed, thankfully, but a huge stock lead for Fox is so... just raw did it.
At zero, he does it again. That's crazy. And then
the
jet hammer as well. He's pulling out all the stops. Right now, TimPrater is not ready for the mix-up on the mix-up.
Yep, and now the grab, yeah, the golf swing off stage. It might be curtains at this point. Went for it all, and now at least you're able to stay alive, but the momentum just swung. The pendulum is clearly in there. Great combo sequence, but instead just mashes. Is that an air?
That was what was like from Dedede?
Yeah.
I think it might have been. But I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, in that moment, all I saw was the startup of Cyclone, and I think that was just the dangerous part, because you think that Cyclone is the safer of the options. You're like, okay, the startup is going to save me. The startup is going to save me.
Dedede's like, okay.
It's just not really. Dedede, again, taking these trades very, very well.
Like, that was already so smart by using the uppy to linger over to avoid that, and then just went for it all.
Right.
Died, and then you got hit by a raw dash attack at zero. That's like the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. But I mean, we still have a little bit more in this set to go. It's only 2-1 now, and TimPrater still has a chance to bring this to a game 5 easily. We're here on Smashville for a reason. There's a lot that you can do here on Smashville to close the gap and make sure that these horizontal pressure tools like the pill are not as important as they once were for Tim.
Yeah, and now that middle platform is going to be the huge issue, because like being stuck on that one is like a death sentence for all these characters being able to like utilize it on there. Even the moving Cyclone was able to catch for a little more, but this time avoids it out just barely, I think because swallowing the Gordo gave a little more time, but instead the tech roll ends up consistently being able to get caught out on there. So Tim not letting the dissuade and the forward throw instead. So Fox trying to find some way to fight their way back, does so by getting back on that stage, but I'm real nervous about this one. Great setup, but unfortunately was not able to get the right hit of the Nair, and Fox is just desperately swinging. But you got to be careful, though. Doc is quite giveable, but could care less about that.
Wow, the jab just instantly getting disintegrated by TimPrater says, I'm not going to wait for this to come out, because once I get caught by that, I'm not getting out.
And able to get it out on there, and now just a raw up crap. Great mash out, by the way. That was only like 2 combos, and just instantly was able to just wipe it out on there. The forward tilt demanding that respect and attention, but this time it's into the dash attack. The clip's out there, but it wasn't the right hitbox.
Yeah, I mean, still, we take a little bit of damage, and that's okay because Tim is a full stock lead up right now, so doesn't really have to do too much, doesn't need a lot of damage, just needs to get Fox in his head, just to get enough momentum to swing this next game in his favor.
Wow. Fox could care less, doesn't
Oh my
tech?
god, no tech, and unfortunately, like, you got lucky that you had the opportunity. A lot of people would just straight up die there. You get the spike hitbox and you're dead. Wasn't ready to tech and did not.
Nice hammer. He's just like, I'm not dealing with that jet hammer. You can have a pill.
Well, you're going to have to deal with it one way or another. Fox is not going to let you get away with it for free.
Do we see it a third time?
We probably will, but getting up in the middle of this pressure is not going to help you.
Oh no, had enough time, and this time breaking out with there, but that wasn't the right timing on that cape. Here comes number 3! Oh, I saw it! I saw it there!
Could have happened. Could have happened. Was inches away, and you should have just let it rip, but unfortunately I think got caught up in what Tim was doing. Maybe focused a little bit too much on what the opponent is looking.
And avoids it out on there. This is massive. That's a massive grab. You're able to kind of consistently chase down, but instead, air dodge burned early, but great stuff on that Gordo angle, but Tim was patient, and now we're on game 5, the game 4 last stock, and I know Fox wants to shut that right here.
Yeah, it's tough, and one of these great, wait, jab 1, jab 2 into jab 1, jab 2.
Look at that.
Still no pressure.
That tennis match was great.
It was crazy. And now, okay, Gordo falling short, unable to do anything here. The mash out again from Tim.
And it benefits as well, but that's, wow, able to get a combo off of that. Goes for the downer as well.
Oh my god!
Got caught slipping, and that's going to be it.
We've got a game 5 here, Wolfie. Now, yeah, I don't know.
No, that's it.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. My bad.